Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring you the review for Fairy Tail Manga chapter 494. But before we get into the review, I have some news. So, an article was released on Anime News Network, and it was entitled "The Fairy Tail Manga to have some important news." So, I don't know if this news is in regards to the manga by itself or Fairy Tail as a series. And I can't really think what this important news will be, but it says in the article that this news will be released on 27th of July. But I'm thinking one of two things. If it's if I can include the whole of the Fairy Tail series within the news, then maybe it's got something to do with the second movie that was announced way back with a spoiler of not a spoiler, just a teaser of Natsu in his dragonized mode. And then after we saw that poster, we got nothing regarding this movie whatsoever. So maybe the news is about that. Or I'm starting to think maybe it's Hero ready to announce that Fairy Tail is coming to an end, but I don't really see it ending anytime soon. I know last year I thought that it could end this year, but I really think this is the last arc that we're in, but I don't see it ending until the end of next year. So those are the two things I can think of regarding the news, but once it's released, I'll let you guys know that. But let's get into the review. So we were with Zarif and Mavis for the majority of the chapter. And what I can see from their little conversation is that Zarif clearly still has feelings for Mavis, and Mavis has a plan to she says defeat Zarif, but was not able to put that plan into order. I think the guy's name who's always been alongside Zarif, his name is Inel, Inel, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But he displays a crazy magic where he can bind people. First, he binds her body, so she can't move, she can't do anything. But then Zarif has two words with him and says, let her go. But then he binds her mind, and then now she's saying that she can't even put a sensible thought together. That is a crazy magic, and I do believe he said he's stealing her thoughts. So that is a crazy magic. After that, we just see a nice little shot of the whole of the army and the 12 sprang on their back. And Zarif is like, yeah, Fairy Tail, I do. You can't try take back the guild because you're not going to do it. So all the 12 Spragan are back now in some shape or form. Some are knocked out, and like they're not knocked out anymore. So they're conscious again, and I think it was three have been revived through Ningen Heart's Historia magic. So technically, they're resurrected. But this gives a chance for the 12 Spragan to redeem themselves, me included, and possibly a whole lot of you out there have not been happy with the performance of one or two of the Spraggan. So this gives them a chance to redeem themselves. And I'm looking at God Serena most importantly. So yeah, they've gathered. Zarif said something really interesting, which I think is a hint to a possible fight to come up. He said that Rakid, I think his name is, White Dragonil. Zarif said that White Dragonil has the potential to be acknowledged. And I'm like, wow. So if he's that strong, he should be able to one swipe good Serena, just like Acknowledge did. But I do think it's a hint to a possible fight coming up in the near future. But I also do want to see Lady Ellen go up against Acknowledge again because she did mention that how she would like to meet him once again. So Zarif also says to Lady Ellen, extract Fairy Heart out of Mavis using her magic. So she's able to do that. Now, I've been thinking to myself, I kind of want the story to go that way, where Zarif does get his heart and because his hands on Fairy Heart and is able to use it. But I would prefer if he didn't get it because I don't really see a way to beat Fairy Heart since has an unlimited resource of magic. So the thing with them getting it and then like our heroes magically winning, that will pee me off. So I don't want to be peed off because I don't see Hero doing it correctly. So I don't want to be peed off. So let's not let them get Fairy Heart. Let's hope they get saved in some shape or form. So all that happens now. And at the very end of the chapter, we just see Natsu and Urza just psyching themselves out because they know they've got a hard battle ahead of them soon. I think in the case of the Fairy Heart series, the rest of the arc is going to be will be like a day But for our sons, like I said earlier, I reckon we're going to go roll on to the end of next year and then end Fairy Tail once and for all. But that's everything I want to say about this chapter. Just setting up for things to come. So I'm going to give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.